The four brothers. The night was as dark as tar, and only the crescent moon barely illuminated the tops of the ancient pines. On board a transport helicopter, flying almost silently deep into enemy territory, sat four brothers-in-arms. They were not superheroes, just Ukrainian paratroopers who had been forged in the crucible of war. Their call signs, like echoes of battles already fought: Maester, the group commander who could read a map like an open book; Kozak, a brave scout with an uncanny sense of danger; Skellia, a burly machine gunner who knew no fear; and Shustri, a young but equally skilled radio operator, who maintained contact with command. Their mission was extremely risky: to land in the enemy's rear, destroy an ammunition depot, and transmit coordinates so that artillery could finish the job. They had only one chance. The helicopter hovered at a height of 50 meters. At Maester's signal, one by one they jumped into the darkness, landing softly in the deep snow. Shustri, with his reliable radio in hand, acted quickly, transmitting data to headquarters. Kozak went ahead, moving like a shadow, and soon returned, reporting that the enemy was nearby. Skellia took up a position, covering his comrades, while Maester studied the map. The sound of approaching enemy vehicles instantly raised the adrenaline level in their blood. The paratroopers realized that their presence had been discovered. The tension grew. They had only a few seconds to make a decision. Maester looked at the map, weighed all the risks, and said,
"We're changing the plan. We no longer need the depot. Our task is to distract the enemy so that our forces can get closer. Let's go."
Shustri turned on the radio, relaying to the commander.
Ready.
Skellia fired into the air, creating chaos. Kozak and Maester threw grenades in the direction from which the vehicles were approaching. The entire group began to retreat to lure the enemy. It was a real chess match, where every move had consequences. The enemy began to pursue the paratroopers. It seemed that it was all over. But just then Shustri found a burrow dug under the trees, and the whole group took cover. A few minutes later, Russian planes flew over them to drop bombs on the place where they had just been. When everything was quiet, Maester contacted command, and in a few minutes, a helicopter appeared to pick them up. They did not destroy the depot, but they diverted the enemy's attention, saving many lives. They returned to the base, realizing that every one of their steps was part of a bigger plan, and that only together could they win.